Okay, gentlemen, listen up. I don't need to go over the game plan again. We all know what we got to do. Wanted to let you know I'm proud of the work we've been doing around here. Sharp practices, attention to detail all around. Also wanted to make it official. I'm inserting one of our up-and-comers into the starting lineup tonight. Let's help him out. Make sure the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, dog.
We all get one chance to shine. Best make it count.
It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And, of course, the big news here, Ricky Rubio out with the injury. And, guys, an important addition to the usual starting lineups has been made tonight, as we'll get to see the first official NBA start from Lee.
And I think we knew this would happen. He's shown the team, he's shown the fans just the potential, the talent. I think it was just a matter of time before he became a starter in this league.
And that's not to be taken lightly either, Steve. I mean, it's a big role that he's jumping into here. And I know foremost in his mind is being able to be a guy that the coaches can trust and that they made the right decision in making him their guy. So I think it'll be interesting to see how it pans out.
Talk about being one of the all-time great stories in the NBA. This kid goes from being undrafted and fighting for a 10-day contract, and now he's a starter for this club.
It's really a story of a guy starting with nothing in the league and fighting his way onto a team, and those are always really inspirational stories. His path to the starting lineup gives hope to everybody playing in or out of the NBA that could possibly be them someday.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Lee, he's in at point guard. Randolph and Kufis are inside. Green is out there with Tony Allen. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers. Well, you look at Kosta Kufis, drafted 23rd in 2008 by Utah after just 1 year at Ohio State. Kind of drifted around. Started in Denver. Last season he played valuable minutes in Memphis when Marc Gasol went out, and I think he's maybe found a home there.
And Kosta Kufis picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Kevin Martin on the wing, defended by Allen. No good there off the double clutch.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Lee outside. Green kicks to Lee. Garnett against Randolph. 4 on the shot clock. Green, no luck.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's Levine, covered by Lee. Levine passes to Garnett. Garnett is doubled. Martin attacking. Takes it off the glass. Martin's got his first points of the game.
And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Lee outside. He feeds it to Randolph. Shoots from 14, and it's good off the glass. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pekovic with a screen. Here's Levine. And that one's good. Levine's got his first 2 points of the night. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Right side, Lee. To the paint. Out of bounds.
What?
Minnesota takes possession. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. And you take a look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Andrew Wiggins.
These two rookies have been going head-to-head in the box scores for a while now. There have been a few big nights for both of them.
And you know what? I would not mind if this was the start of a little personal rivalry that'll carry over well past this month.
Off target from outside. Memphis trailing here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lee kicks to Green. Hands it from downtown. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Outside, Martin dishes it to Wiggins. Here's Pekovic, and again it's Minnesota.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Lee with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
He was exquisite in that game, Kevin. It wasn't just the scoring, it was the passing too, and his teammates, you could tell, were just really enjoying playing with him.
Shot clock at 2. Nobody near Allen. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Garnett with a screen on Lee. Bean passes to Garnett. Kicks to Pekovic, and Kosta Koufos picks up a foul.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Lewis checked in. Pekovic dishes to Martin, passes it to Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. Left side, Martin. And the wing jumper offline. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lent itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
Here's Levine.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
To the right side. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Martin kicks to Wiggins. Buries it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 5.
And you know, the Grizzlies got swept in the Western Conference Finals back in 2013 because the Spurs just packed it in defensively. And I really think that was the impetus for the Grizzlies looking to try to play a more wide open style. You know, even though that season in 2013 was, as a whole, the best ever for the franchise, it did expose their weaknesses and gave them something to work with. They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in rebounding, and they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with.
The free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Lee. Martin attacking. It's stolen by Allen. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. And then Allen slams it in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the position.
This lead up instead of going the other way. And last season it took the Grizzlies some time to get going. A new head coach, the injury to Marcus Saul, but they added some shooting and athleticism on the wings and really rallied strongly towards the end of the year.
Well, certainly a story here at the Target Center is the ongoing $100 million renovation to the building. Split 50-50 between the team and the city of Minneapolis. That's great news for Timberwolves fans.
And you look at the long list of improvement for the Target Center. New lobbies, new box office, renovated locker rooms, new clubs and gathering areas. Seems like they're getting great bang for their buck.
Gorgie Dang's checked in for Kevin Garnett. The Grizzlies also making a change. Beno Udrih, he's checked in for Allen. He hits both from the stripe. And guys, it can be tough to see teams pressuring cities for new arenas. Nice that the Timberwolves can stay put and still get those improvements.
Absolutely, Kevin. You know, this building is good bones, a great location, so it's a pleasure to see the transformation they're making here, and we're already starting to see some of the results of that.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Clippers.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And Wiggins throws it down.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
No, maybe they'll start, Clark, making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
Now, here's Green. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Right side, Green, 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14, and it's Memphis with another. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Here's Levine. Feeds to Wiggins. Pass to Levine. He dishes it to Wiggins. To the middle.
Look out. Watch out now. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Minnesota. The drive by Green. 11 feet away. Minnesota with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And it wasn't just bad shooting. They weren't getting good looks. The offense wasn't clicking. No ball movement. Very stagnant performance.
Yeah, I agree. The reason for that, I think, was their movement away from the ball. Not very crisp. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Lee goes in. There's the pick. There's the feed to Udrih. Stolen by Levine. Pekovic with a screen on Lee. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. Timberwolves passing it around. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, I forgot
Boy,
to
they
feed
are
the
just
post.
destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Minnesota making some changes. Payne, he's checked in. Grizzlies with some changes. Kufis checked in for John Lure. And Lee's subbed in for Udrih. They've got Gorgie Dang. Payne out there with Shabazz Muhammad. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Levine in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Count that one. 8 points for buckets.